Hey guys, my name is Marta, welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to be talking about Broad by Jackie Polzin. This is a book that was released last year in 2021, and it tells the story of an unnamed woman who for an entire year takes care of her chicken despite all of the external problems that take place, including sickness, animal attacks, and extreme weather conditions of her neighborhood in Minnesota. It's a very short story, as you can see, and it is made up of very short chapters, each of which tell us a little adventure that our main character has to live with, and that most of the time has to do with her chickens. However, some other chapters are a little more introspective and allow us as readers to know and learn a bit more about our main character and the recent loss of a baby that she experienced. One of the main themes of the book is maternity. Paul, our main character, as we get to learn, recently had an abortion, and now the only thing and the closest thing to a son he has are her chickens, and for the entire book you really get to see how taking care of them is the thing that is helping her cope with this recent loss, and is the thing that is keeping her sane. The book then deals a bit with this trauma that he faced, but despite that it is overall a really funny and witty story. You really get to see all the little problems that our main character faces. The way they are presented to us is really funny, it's really entertaining, and it's like watching a TV episode of a comedy TV show. The book also deals a lot with change, since our main character's husband is waiting to get a call in order to work in another place far from home. So if he does get a job, our main character is going to have to leave behind her chickens and move away with her husband to a new place. The book then deals with how our main character, a life he had envisioned for herself, is going to probably go in a complete different way, and for the entire book he is going to try to come into terms with that. The book then talks quite a lot about family, not only in terms of our main character and her relationship with her husband, nor her relationship with the chickens, who are basically her children, but also with her own relationship with her mom, a character that shows up a few times throughout the novel and that you really get to learn a bit about. The book also features some other characters, such as our main character's friends and all neighbors, and through their interactions with our main character you can really sense how the way they see the chicken is not the exact same as our main characters, which basically emphasizes how these creatures, these animals, are in a way the only thing that's helping our main character cope with her situation, since her friends don't really seem to understand her struggles. Despite the positive, funny tone of the book, it also features some pretty sad chapters in which you are going to see how our main character suffers because of her chicken, and you will probably find yourself as a reader crying over these chickens, and that is something that you don't usually expect to feel while reading, but it's something that you will most likely do while reading this. Also, despite the fact that the book is told in first person and that we get to see the events as our main character sees them, the book's main focus are the chicken, and I find that all of the struggles that he has to deal with that affect the chicken are a pretty good metaphor of all of her inside struggles coming into terms and accepting her most recent loss. and that is also in a way emphasized by some of the things that happen to the chicken, but that I am not going to get into because I don't want to spoil the novel. I guess that is most of the things I want to say about the book. When it comes to my own opinion, I personally really enjoyed the time I spent reading the book. It's a book that is very cozy to read. It's a book that makes you laugh. It's a book that you are going to have a great time reading. And having worked with a few chickens recently, I could relate a lot to the struggles she has to go through because of them. And that was something that really helped me connect with the story and with our main character. I would recommend this book to anyone looking for something short that is going to make them have a great time. I would recommend this to any animal lovers because the book is all about chickens and it has some interesting discussions on chicken and eating animals in some chapters that are, as a vegan, pretty interesting to reflect upon, since her views on the subject are complete opposite as to mine. Lastly, I would recommend these books to anyone looking for a fun read that's not going to be like anything else you've ever read before. I gave the book 3.5 stars and I can probably see myself rereading it in the future whenever I feel like reading about some sweet animals and want to have a good time. So that was it for today. Comment down below if you've read Broad and what are your thoughts on it, or comment down below if it's a book that intrigues you. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more from me, give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and I hope your day is going amazing, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!